I'm breaking up the engine today. This is Mahadev's bike from Bangalore, 500cc, 2006 model if I'm not wrong, electric start. I just got rid of the self motor. Now I'm going to break this clutch cover off and the self bearing kit and everything. And most probably I'll try to bring the entire engine down today itself so that the machining takes place from tomorrow onwards, since tomorrow is Friday, and I am looking at finishing this engine in 5 days from now, if the machinist does take the job serious and executes it. And I'm a little bit skeptic about the cylinder kit right now. Mahadev also knows about this, so hope we keep our fingers crossed and get the braking part done. As I am saying in my repeated videos, that I don't have the tripod, or I don't bring the tripod down because it's quite windy here and it is not that stable. So I am going to pause the video now. And so I have reached so far, and now this is what is, there's a side plane, if you can get to see this. This is the play.
So as I said, today is Friday morning, and about 9:20 I went down and prepared to pull the engine out of the chassis. Since it was a tight schedule, I didn't had an opportunity to make a video. So it's about 10:18 now in the morning, 10:18 a.m. So I just bought this up last night. There's a oil which got spilled. It's all stainy down there on the carpet. So bought the nuts and bolts stored, breaking the gearbox out. Now this gearbox is quite a leaky one, and just to let you know that I haven't drained the oil from the engine nor from the gearbox. I just wanted to let it stay as it is. Once the pulling of gearbox is done, then I'll see what the best way of removing the oil, and I'm not going to store it for the storing purpose, but yes, this oil, the used oils, will go for people who would do the centering job. I just give it away to the people, those who are in search of stained oils, or I give it to the service center water wash people. What they do is they spray the oil and then they wash it, so on and so forth. So I don't have any intentions of storing the dead oil. I have pretty good amount of stock for the sprays, which I'm quite happy with it. So I am just pulling the gearbox out, and here it goes. So the gearbox is out. It is going to be resting here. Now I am quite astonished and surprised that when Mahadev told me that it's a sealed engine, and I also got shocked, and I thought that somebody might have restored this bike as or maybe used it as a princely, treated it as a princely piece and kept it the way it is supposed to be. But when I pulled the cylinder head, and when I wanted to check the side plate, there was no side plate, but there was a twist plate in it. You can see there is a twist plate in it, and I am a little bit surprised. I have a doubt whether the spaces in between the con rod and the valves are existing or not, because this is one of the first and unique cases which had come to my notice. So I'm going to put it on pause right now. I don't have any reason to hold it like this, but yes, I'm going to empty the tray, bring the engine down, and in terms that I would need a passage where I can store the oil. So I have to be more specific in creating a space down here, and avoid spilling oil further. So this goes here. Let me just move the further. So, this is all what I'm gonna ask you. This is really this is this is what this is really I hope I'm ready. So please, not fast. I'm gonna get off on a push. And this is this is me. I'm supposed to this is holy oh. Smash button. Please all this promotion of that run. Space takes it. I don't know and I think it's about this game. And it's definitely it was no. So these screws were so loose. You can see I'm just not even using a pressure. I didn't expect this to happen. I had not even used pressure in opening this screws. They just were loose. I used a bigger screwdriver to just bring them to a smooth ride, and then I think these screws were hold on first. Kaya to say, I'm all okay. It's just and they're going to fix it and it'll be nice. And then we'll buy that. According to the actual
This is all the metal chips from the floating bush, and I am expecting more of the thick pieces to be inside the chamber. Let me have a hang on it and then see what to be done. Crank is off the chamber. Now this is the position, and if you can see, yeah, the chips of the cone. Okay. This is the thing. Now there's something else which I want you guys to see, and feel great about it. Not bad at all. This is it. How do I say? This is it or that's it? This is called the craftsmanship of quality craftsmanship. now I'm gonna wash it and spray it with Fe10 and try to take the entire meaning the entire sludge in one pot, strain it and put it as have it in one of the glass vale as a souvenir for myself. uh, this is the condition that's how that's so bad that they have treated in removing the crank earlier when they wanted to fix it. So okay,